Hey folks, Jonathan here. Got my big surprise in for today. I bought this and something I've been looking for, and they would not ship it to the United States. And the seller actually basically refused to ship to the United States, and not sure why, and I guess they've got their own reasons, but I got a hold of my buddy Malc, and he said have him ship it to me and I'll ship it on to you. And you know, it made it to his place in one day because he wasn't 300 or 400 miles away, I think. And I think that maybe even the same day he had sent it my way, and didn't take any time at all. I got it. I've had package here in the States that took longer to get here than what this one did, so we're good to go. And this is the reason I haven't started on the motorcycle or the bike, whatever you want to call it, and with the engine that I had built. And I want to show you what this is. Something I've been looking for a long time. Kind of hard to find, very pricey when you find them. And I'll go ahead and open it up, and we'll see it here for the first time. And I hope it's decent inside. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we got it chopped open here and see what we got. Man, it's packed really well for something that they wouldn't ship to the United States. It's really good package. I told Malc when he got it, if the packing didn't look good, to let me know, and if he'd repack it, I'd be more than glad to reimburse him for it. But he said it looked good, and I totally 100% agree. Well, let me get this out of here and I'll cut this open. And here it is, folks. This is what I was waiting on. Something I've wanted for a long time. I had a lot of trouble finding it. But this is actually a 2-speed box. And the good thing about this is we've got a kickstart, which works very well. There's no problems with it. Turns over just fine. And what you do is you run your power from the engine to the big one, and then you go from the small one back to your wheel. And you've got a built-in clutch, which we'll pull it off and see if it needs relined or anything. But it's a pretty simple setup. You got a rod that runs through, and it looks like it might be stuck in, but you got a rod that runs through. And when you pull on this lever, now this would have had a cable hooked from here, and as you can see, it's broke right here, which I knew that, which is not a big deal. I may have it welded up and remachine it, or I could build a bracket to bolt onto here, because we don't have to shift off of that linkage there. But anyway, it just pulls. When it pulls, it pushes the rod through, and when the rod pushes through, it just goes against these springs and releases this outer plate. And when it does, it allows the clutch to freewheel. So simple, but a good setup. Box turns really smooth. All both the gears seem to be fine. It's an Albion. Now I think Stormy Archer made some of these, and have no clue what this would have went on. It's not anything new. It's an old one. Really got no way of finding out dates or anything. This could have been a Royal Enfield, an old Royal Enfield motorcycle. I think they used them. And but anyway, this will go good with our engine. It's small, compact. We'll be able to, we're going to change over from our pulley to a gear, but basically this will sit in behind, down lower of our engine, and just run directly off of it, and we'll have a kickstart. Now this kickstart here don't fold, so we may have to do something to change that, and maybe we can find a kickstart that we can put on it, because I really don't want to cut that one up. But yeah, we can tuck it up in there close, and it's small, so it's going to work well with the motor. I think the transmission's smaller than the Magneto. This one, like I said, it's not been cleaned up and stuff, so to me that's a good thing, because nobody's messed with it. I feel sure that this could be put directly onto a bike and run the way it is. But we're we're gonna do some inspecting anyway. You know, I really appreciate what he done for me, and I wouldn't have been able to get it, you know, if not. So it's nice to know people. It's nice to know good people. And so anyway, but I'm gonna put a link to his videos too in the description, and you know, go check him out. He's been on YouTube for 9 years. He's if you go look at some of his old videos, you'll really be surprised. You know, he's got some little steam engine videos and ring making, and he makes, you know, some of the nicest rings I've seen, you know, out of the coins, and goes to a lot of shows, works on his new field tractor, and he's even done some racing, some race car, and you know, and you know, like I said, if you're interested in learning something overseas, you know, I've never been overseas, but I've learned, you know, more from Malc just watching the videos and asking him questions than before. And you know, the only thing I see wrong with Malc, he drives on the wrong side of the road, but we'll let him get by with that. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and this will be part of the next bike build, or a motorcycle build. I guess we can call it a motorcycle now that it's not going to have pedals, and which they were motorcycles anyway. But all right, appreciate everybody watching. Till next time, bye.